Hello, I guess I'm on, and my camera has no idea where I am. I'm right here. Do you guys see me? I technically should be live now, but I'm not that sure. Okay, so it works. Do you also hear me or you just see me? My mic should be on. Is my mic on? Hello? No microphone? Oh, you hear me? Okay. For some reason I do not see my microphone sound here. I should see that. But if you hear me, that's fine. Hello everyone again. And now let's just talk random stuff, just like always. It was nice to see there were so many new players tonight. It was more than usual. How usually there are like 2 or 3 new players every evening, but tonight there were quite a few new ones, and one of them made it to top 10 straight in. Let's see if you want to ask me any questions, you can ask me. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be here like mumbling and eating crackers, my fancy crackers filled with cheese cream and wine, because that's how we do it here, like the good way. Adley, I beg you to watch the Eurovision movie with your American friends. I mean, we totally are. The evening we filmed Americans React to 2013, they actually saw the trailer for the first time, and both of them are so into it. Like, they definitely want to watch it. That's why also, I think a few times you saw like some jokes about the movie in that video, Americans React to 2013, is because we watched the trailer right before we started filming. So yeah, it was fresh in their mind. So when the Iceland song came out in 2013, like the guy with long blonde hair, and they saw the trailer of the movie, they're like, you cannot say that this Eurovision is not like the movie. So I'm like, yeah, probably. It's like a documentary, I don't know. Let's see, where did you find that background music? Which one? The one that you're hearing right now? Do you hear my background music right now? Probably. I should put it a bit more quiet. It's just on YouTube has like a library for like free background musics, so you can find it there. I don't remember the name of it though, if that's what you're gonna ask me. Yeah, I don't know the name, but you will find there a lot of like free downloadable stuff that you can use on YouTube without paying any stuff. So that's a really cool idea from YouTube. Please do not spoil the movie in the chat. I did not watch it yet and I really want to watch it. I do not want to know what happens and whatever. I can kind of imagine, but do not tell me. So Dana says that she should get points from commenting. Well, yes, but tonight you were late, so you're gonna get some minus. So you have to recover. And you also get another extra minus for not telling us the average of the viewers here. So you have to work to get up to 0. So everyone enjoyed the movie. Please do not tell me. Oh, the final song. Okay, so I'm guessing they have like different songs that they're going through. Do not tell me. I do not want to know. So Carol is watching the movie after the chat. I probably will watch it. No, actually tomorrow we are filming the 2nd season of Back and Forth. But maybe tomorrow evening I will watch the movie. I totally want to see it. So Isaac has a proposal to make. I made a really hard ESC quiz recently. Should I become the question master and you try to answer the questions? OMG. Like, based on the questions that you were able to answer, I'm actually very curious what your questions are. Like, what you think are hard questions. Because I asked you some stuff that I would have never known normally and you knew. Jay says the movie is better than expected. And obviously they're gonna make fun. Like, all I know is Will Ferrell, so. So George, this time I remember you're not George Machine. You're George Machen. That's what you told me last time, and I hope this time I'm right. How did I meet Mike and Lauren? I met Lauren first. I told this story quite a few times already. I met Lauren actually at a fitness camp, and then I became friends with Mike too, obviously because they're married. Harrison, you need to know that anagram round was 2 people using an anagram solver, then everyone else copying. You need to remove it. You cannot use an anagram solver on names because an anagram solver would not give you does not give you names. The anagram solvers just give you like words. No? Like, how would an anagram solver give you Elnur, whatever his name was, I forgot. It's Husseinov, is it? Elnur Husseinov? I think that was his name. So how would you get that in an anagram solver? I don't think that's possible to use it. Maybe if it would have been the other way around, to like give you a name and make words out of it, you could have come up with a song, but I don't think this way it works. Yes, Marco, it's nice with back and forth. One of the people heard of Eurovision and the other person does not know anything, so I'm actually quite interesting. I don't know what the reactions are gonna be. Maybe they're not gonna like it. So just be ready, just in case they do not like it. There are also people that do not like Eurovision. George said that he watched half the movie. Who stops in the middle of the movie? I don't even pee while I watch a movie, like I'm there. Arison, how many songs from your Facebook? Ask in back and forth too. From your list, I think I picked 2. Yeah, maybe there were more, but I did not choose them specifically from your list, but they might have been on your list also recommended by someone else. But from your list, I picked 2 of them. But also one that you told me you don't like. But that's life. Isaac says he will put the link in the chat or just type the questions out, whichever is easier for you. You can put the link. I'm not sure if they allow you to put the link in the chat, but you can try. Of course, George, I only make the mistake once. Once you told me the name, I'm not making the mistakes anymore. It's kind of like calling Dorde for like 4 weeks until I realize his name is George. Risti, what will happen to Americans react when you move back to Germany? Do not worry, I know a lot of Americans in Germany too. And it's still gonna be like an American-ish community, so I still think I can find people to do that. Maybe it will take a while to actually meet people, but still it's going to happen. What I'm actually scared of is what do I do during moving, because moving will take a few months. And I'm not sure how fast I'm going to get my computer to be able to edit the video, so that's actually what scares me a lot more than actually finding people to react to Eurovision. I'm not sure, like, actually I have to make a plan. I have 1 more year and I need to make a plan about that. Isaac says you can use an anagram solver on names. Yeah, but the names like Elnor, like, I'm not sure. I never Googled it. I'm curious. I'm gonna Google just to see how you use an anagram solver on name. Stephen F also asked, how would it know Loic Note? I'm the same. Like, I cannot imagine the way the anagram solver would work. Even without the anagram solver, once someone answers it, everyone will copy it. Yes, Adley knows this because he's a master of copying. Kind of like in school. Well, someone used it that way and it worked. So when you say that, Georgia, do you mean that you've used it and it worked? It worked on Celine Dion. Like, who else would have... Like, honestly, if one of you used it, I don't mind if you've used it. Tell me, how did you get to Loic Note or Elnur Husseinov? Like, I don't know how that would work. Like Dana says, moving away from you being nasty for having a life, I checked Mr. Scuttlebot's channel, and the only video I could watch from the title was the one about the circle. I need to read again what you wrote because I have no idea what you just said. Moving away from you being nasty. That was not being nasty, it's you being on minus points. You wanted points from being a good chat, you are, but you were late and you did not make the average of the people, like the ages, so you are on minus. So Advanta says, I don't know how it works, but I put it in and got Elnur Husseinov. Okay, this is weird. Like if actually that anagram thing gave you the answer, I'm not gonna make the round anymore because then the whole thing is pointless. I did not know there will be like a solver for that. You can stop people copying others. The first person isn't always correct. Yes, that actually happened last week, I think. Like someone just answered something very weirdly and totally wrong. And like the next 7 answers was that wrong answer. It was actually quite funny. I'm not sure if it was Swedish Bee Panda. Someone made fun. Like someone just answered something for fun and the other people thought it was the right answer and they just copied it. You have better included Iceland 1997 in this season of back and forth. I'm not saying anything. Hey JC9 and Hugh. Let's see. Are we bothering you with the chat or is it okay? No, you can chat because once I see the ad and a different name, I just skip the thing. But then if you include me in your conversation midway through, then... Oh, do you mean the chat like the group chat or do you mean the chat here? If you mean the group chat, no, you're not bothering me because I'm just checking it. It's not... I silenced it. So I just get notifications on the phone, but it's not pinging. So I don't mind the group chat. Which, by the way, where is Kihag? Did he say something in the chat that is not coming tonight? Alexander asked me, which by the way, thank you Alexander for being my Patreon. When are you done with all the 2010s Eurovision? Are you going to react to earlier Eurovisions? Now I'm kind of thinking maybe 2009. I think 2009 they would quite like it, but I'm really curious about the Junior Eurovision because I've never actually watched it myself. So the Junior Eurovision would be like a first reaction for me too. JC9, you have to change the nickname. It's not catchy because it's way too long. Don't make it way shorter though. Joey asked me, when are you moving to Germany? It will be in end of December. Wait, it's gonna be in December, like beginning of December 2021. So I still have a year and a little bit. But at some point I will not have the computer anymore. So at that point I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. Like film with my phone and edit it on the phone. I have no idea. Or just plan ahead and just film a lot of stuff and then you'll have things to watch while I don't have anything to edit. Yes, Adli, that is going to happen. He said that he's going to miss Lauren, Mike, Amelia, Max and everyone. But that's the deal, that's how this works. And even when I move back to Germany, probably some of the Americans are gonna meet there, they're gonna move even if I don't. So this is never like a 10-year thing because it cannot happen that way. Dana says there are a lot of Americans there for sure, just go on the expat communities. Yes, like it will not be an issue to meet Americans there, I'm sure. But don't miss them yet. Everyone is like, we're gonna miss Mike and Lauren. You still have like a year and a half. It's still, you're gonna get tired of them. Risty, you should get Mike and Lauren to move to Germany with you. Well, yeah, I think they want to go back to the States. Actually, I talked to them and they said that they do want to go to Europe for a while, but I don't think they are choosing Germany. Maybe they will go to UK rather. Or Denmark, since they like the songs. They like the songs from Denmark, so they want to move to Denmark. because that's a criteria apparently. If you like the music, you move to the country. Maxime says we need a reaction to Ukraine 2007. Don't worry, it's planned, but I'm not gonna say anything, but it is planned. So we need Swedish Bee Panda and Risti to say where they found the solver. Okay, tell me where the solver is. Adli, I did not throw you under the bus. You were in the station and I was rushing and had to push someone to get in front. That's not throwing under the bus, it's more like pushing a little bit, nudging. Dana said the same thing, so yeah, I cannot push two persons. Joey said that he liked the anagram and the music rounds. Not a fan of the picture one because it's easy to cheat. I know it's easy to cheat. Usually the first 2 or 3 persons I've noticed that answer are actually typing the answer, because the rest are literally spelled the exact same way in the exact same order. Unless someone makes a mistake the first time and then while the others are copying and pasting the wrong answer, the other people that actually know the answer will put in the right ones. Maybe I should just hire someone just to put wrong answers in to see who's copying them. So Georgia says she did not use it. I was one who was copy-paste. Okay. Well, you didn't make a lot of points tonight. Maybe that's the reason why. What happened with the good old days when you were like in top 3? Dana says, I have a life, that's why I was late. Or probably you were saying it more like, I have a life, that's why I was late. Okay, but you said you're bringing your friend here. You said that you're convincing your friend to like watch or whatever, I don't know. I don't know what the plan was, but you said that somehow you managed to do something with your friend in order to be part of the show. George asks, which Eurovision country who hasn't won before do you think has the best chance of winning this decade? Romania, with Roxanne next year. They better have a good song. Well, this is very, very subjective, but that's what I wish to happen. My problem is, I said that also before, all these countries that now were favorites are gonna have even smaller chances next year because people have higher expectations. So I think that both Romania, Iceland and Lithuania, they are gonna be dropping next year because people will just compare. And Iceland actually, did they confirm? I think they said they're not coming, they're not gonna be the same ones. So it's even lower chances. Okay, I'm not gonna read the messages that are happening between Hugh and Marco because it's not nice. So Dana said, I meant that the Scuttlebutt channel is very military and I could only relate to one video. Yes, so he already said, I think he said in one of the, I don't know which reactions, probably the rock one, he did say that he knows that my audience is not the same as his audience in the videos. He is more about how the ex-military are living after they're out and when they're moving around, or like their spouses are military. So that's pretty much his content. So yeah, my target audience is pretty much Europeans, nothing to do with his target audience. When is the Eurovision Redemption final coming out? I cannot manage to put 4 people together in the same day at the same time to be able to film. That's the problem, like I have zero schedule right now. I cannot find them to put them all together at the same time, same day. But it's 100% is coming. Which, by the way, if you guys have missed that, or if you're not part of the group on Facebook, you did not pick a winner. So from your voting, the first place is a tie between 2 acts, 2 countries. So that's actually pretty cool. It's the first time when you did not choose a winner. ESC 2015 asked me if he or she missed the Redemption final. No, you did not. I didn't film it yet. The Junior Eurovision was quite good. I heard that. A lot of people are saying that Junior Eurovision is good. I think I skipped a lot of stuff. Hugh says, hire me for the wrong answers. Your name gives it away that it's trolling. Oh, I really... Okay, JC came up with another nickname. Okay, this one does sound more like nickname-ish compared to the other one, but I'm not sure how much I love it. I'm still here, camera. Here. Yes. When do you think you will do 2014 year reaction? That's going to be after we do Redemption. So in whichever day I feel that I can put Laura and Mike together to film, I'm gonna bring somehow 2 others to have a jury of 5 to film Redemption. And after that it will be 2014. I'm not sure when it's going to happen though. Johan, how could you possibly remove the question round from the trivia night? I know, I actually felt so bad doing that, but I did say in the beginning that I'm gonna rotate the rounds, and this was the round that I never took out, the question round, so today I did. But I kind of knew that some people will not like that. I also thought it would be also interesting to have like some fun stuff, not everything to be very serious. So Advantas, for the quiz, could you make the answers for one of the rounds year plus country for the people that can't spell? I promise I will do one round just like that, just with year and country. I'll remember that. Alex, did you see Eurovision Come Together, which was aired in UK? I know you aren't in UK. I was wondering if you'd seen it online. No. Which one? Wait, maybe I did. Which one was Come Together? I just know like a lot of specials. Let me know which one was the Come Together. I'm gonna tell you if I saw that one. Stephen F also says year and country is much better. Yes, but in that case the answers are coming really fast one after another. And then everyone is complaining that they see themselves as the first one who answered because everyone is answering at the same time. Joey is gonna go now, but just wanted to say thanks for the quiz. I am glad you liked it and congratulations for your first win. I finish work at 3 p.m. and get ready for 4 p.m. to start the quiz. Oh wow, so you're going from work straight to the quiz? That's dedication. Thank you. See Dana, that's how it's being done. Not friends and real life. Who cares about real life when you have YouTube? That's dedication. So Serkan says, I'm happy with my participation point in the trivia. Wait, you actually made, didn't you actually make point? Do I know that wrong? Maybe I just saw your name a lot. Oh, you did not make a point. Oh, but I did see you in the chat a lot. Yeah, George says his fast typing is not as fast anymore. Maybe it's the internet. Would you go to Romania Eurovision 2020 if they won in 2021? 2022. Oh my god, that's so many. 2022. In 2022 I would go to any Eurovision if in 2021 I'm in Europe already. I really would go to one Eurovision. Adley says, people hate me for saying Iceland is overrated. Iceland is not overrated. Do you mean Iceland from this year? Iceland from this year might be a bit overrated. But Iceland in general on Eurovision, I think they're underrated. I think they have sometimes really good songs and they're not doing too well. Dana just said that I was right when I made that tone. Because I know how Dana would answer me. JC9 says Lithuania is so overrated. I said that quite a few times. People did not like me saying it. Hence, like if you watch my video with the 4,000 subscribers, which by the way, thank you guys, I totally forgot to say that. Thank you for 4,000 subscribers. In that video, you did see that the most dislikes that I received on the channel came from Lithuania, and that's probably because I made not one, not two, but 3 videos in which Lithuania did not do too well, because I thought that's a very good strategy. Like, let's just re-upload stuff that you don't like. Stephen F, I am not gonna read that question. How old are you guys? Sidana, I need that to know the level of conversation, because a lot of people are being called Janus here. Oh, I think I've missed some questions. By mistake, I skipped a lot, so I don't know where I was. I didn't like Junior Eurovision. Can't countries vote for themselves? Wait, in Junior Eurovision, countries can vote for themselves? Is that what you're saying? I don't think that's a thing, is it? So Dana now has an excuse for why she was late. Was out with my friend Raluca, and she did come back to the house with me, but we were out since 1 p.m. and she needed to get back home. Okay. I'll get you new watchers. Sheesh. I don't need new watchers. Get me new watches. I'd like that. I can't wait. Jojo says, I can't wait to know which 2 songs were chosen as winners in Eurovision Redemption. You might be surprised about one of them. The other one I think is predictable. I definitely did not see that result when I started the thing. I did not think that that's the way you guys are gonna vote. Marco says, it's quite funny, but Janus is actually a legit surname in UK. And the singer in UK represented in 1991 actually was named. Really? Okay. I will believe you. I'm still not gonna read it. Who will join the jury for the redemption final except Lauren and Mike? Whoever will be free that day. I really hope Emilia, oh, you mean Amelia. Yes, Amelia is with an A. I hope it's gonna be Amelia and Zach. Zach really wants to do it, but poor him, he never has the day free, the day when we're filming. He missed so many videos when he had the chance to be part of it, but he couldn't because of his job. Come Together was 2016. I don't. Come Together, I only know Come Together, like, why do you call it Eurovision Come Together? That was the slogan of Eurovision 2016, now I remember that. So is that what you are asking me, if I watched Eurovision 2016? Because if that's the question, then yes, I did watch it. It's one of my favorites, actually. Oh, so Come Together. Wait, wasn't one of the slogans Come Together? And wasn't that exactly 2016? The year when Romania was kicked out because they did not pay their stuff? Serkan reads my head tilt as nul point. And yeah, that was right, that was nul point. That was me looking up and keep going down, and I just realized, oh, he's not on the list. Oh, did I miss again? Okay, I need somehow to improve this chat thing because on this system does not work too well. Maybe here it's better. Here I also see my name, like if you're actually asking me questions, but now I don't see myself live anymore. Now I see what you guys are seeing, and I'm a bit behind. So Erison said, at Junior Eurovision, televote is a global internet poll, so populated countries get more points. Oh, that's a bit disappointing though. Why? Like, I don't think the kids would actually be upset if they don't get points, or maybe it is because not enough people were voting. I don't know. If you don't believe me about the J name, Google. I believe you, but I still think it's weird, and I'm not gonna read it because I'm not sure what comes out of that. Any name that ends with Janus, it's not a good idea. Oh, so Erison thinks he saw Eurovision come together when Mans get his trousers removed for making your mind up. I would watch that. Oh, if it's that one, but I thought that one was 2015. So Serkan is saying, I think he's talking about the show that Petra and Graham Norton hosted in UK. That was all the winners perform live. Wasn't that in 2015? Am I confusing the years? Hugh asks me, what's your favorite Eurovision slogan and design? The slogans, I don't really like any of them. They're very cheesy. I feel like people did not really put a lot of thought into it. But design-wise, I like the butterfly from 2013 a lot. Like some of the designs, I know that they're having like some sort of an idea behind them and blah blah blah, but I think they're kind of lazy designs. Like I do graphic design myself, and most of them are just like easy stuff, and then they just make up a story on them just to make them look interesting. But on the 2013 design, you can see that they've actually worked on. Like I actually like that. Did you choose? So ESC fan asked me. ESC 2015 fan asks me, did you choose 2 songs from the semi-redemption finals? You only uploaded your choice from the quarterfinals. Yes, I did choose 2, but I did say I'm not gonna tell you which 2 they are. And don't worry, literally the 6 that I picked are the bottom 6 in your televote. So it doesn't make any difference. It's literally just me choosing some acts for my friends to react to. Because I knew it's not gonna change your mind. Because it's the same people voting anyway. On average, which country do you think does Eurovision best and who does the worst probably job? Well, I'm not gonna say worst job. I think countries that don't do too well, but also because they're not taking it all that seriously, or maybe it's not that popular there, are like Czech Republic, Slovenia, Slovakia. I think it's not popular enough for them to care, or they don't really get the vibe of Eurovision. With Czech Republic, I think it had quite a few good years every now and then, but it doesn't seem like it's a constant thing. And the best countries that I think they do pretty well are Sweden, Azerbaijan, Italy. Italy is very different. Italy is not very Eurovision, but they're doing some very good music, some good acts. And Romania is doing the best. So our Broken Dreams, which is a new user, I didn't see that user before, welcome in the chat, says, to be clear, you said you want to see Mans removing his trousers while singing? Okay, Alex. No, I don't want to see him removing his trousers. I think someone said that his trousers get removed. That makes me think that someone else is ripping his pants. Or no? I thought that's what would happen, and he would be acting all like, what happened? Erison. At Junior Eurovision, there's a part where all the singers sing a common song, like the Building Bridges song from Vienna. Okay. Yes, like, he also asked me, do you think it's a good idea? Yes, I do think it's a good idea, especially with the Junior Eurovision, like to make them be more like friends and stuff, not to feel the competition so hard. George wrote a message that somehow YouTube blocked, but he said I'd rip men's pants off. So that's a message. I don't know why YouTube thought that's a bad message. The name Hugh is on the same level as Ben Dover. It is not, because the second one is a lot more fun. The first one is a little bit insulting if you're using it in the wrong context, but the second one I think is just like fun in any situation. Toxic King, I'm guessing KNG stands for King. What's your favorite Eurovision song ever? I see you guys are keep asking me that and I cannot avoid the answer anymore. My favorite song ever in Eurovision, and I'm talking purely about the song, not the performance in Eurovision. So not the way it happened on stage, but the songwriting. My favorite song all times is Milim from Israel 2010. That's my favorite song. Songwriting, like the music, texts, the way he sang, except for like that stupid mistake he did in the final. I think it was just extremely good. Adli, I missed one of your comments. Will you make another 2019 reaction because you only showed Lauren and Mike 10 songs? Yeah, that was literally my first video, so I had no idea how to make those reaction videos. And probably I will, but maybe with someone else. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it still with Mike and Lauren. I just kind of know that none of the people that I would invite over would actually like Iceland. I'm kind of trying to think of someone that might like the Icelandic entry, and surprisingly enough, not even Max. He doesn't like Iceland 2019, and I kind of thought he might. Jovan says, Slovakian television doesn't want to come back to EBU because, I don't know, I hear a sound. If you guys are hearing it too, I don't know what it is. Slovakian television doesn't want to come back to EBU because Eurovision isn't watched enough there. So I kind of thought so. I kind of thought that's also the reason why the results are kind of like that, because people don't put enough effort into it because they are not getting enough back. Which countries do you think have potential but need to up their game? Well, the big ones, like Spain, I think has a huge potential, and they're going for some really boring ballads most of the time. Like, I'm sorry, I don't like the Spanish ballads. I like when they're going a bit more crazy. UK, even though I think UK sometimes do have good songs and people just bash them for some reason, I still think they're good songs. Let's see, someone is saying lies. JC9 says, lies, you want to see those smooth legs of Man Simmerlow. Dude, do you have an issue with smooth legs? Which song do you think would have won this year? So the song that I think would have won, not my favorite, but the song that I think would have won, I think it's Iceland. I think Iceland would have been the winner this year. Our Broken Dream says Milim is a classic. Such a shame people remember that note. I know, but it's also like they literally put in like the, what is it called? When they show the songs all again, I totally forgot the name of that section. Like when they're showing again all the songs, it's literally that note in there too. It's like, that's the worst moment to put in there, the recap. It's just strange. But when I really want to enjoy it, I'm just watching his performance from his national selection. That performance was really, really good. JC9 says Pastola Soler is the best ballad. It is a really, really good ballad. Not the best for me, but a really, really good ballad. Maxim says, I feel like UK don't send Eurovision songs. UK could send Eurovision songs, but when they do, they don't end up too well. It's kind of like a Flying the Flag thing, which is a good song, very Eurovision-y. Still didn't do as well as they thought they would. Adley says, I love Kathy. I want her to do a reaction again. Kathy is gonna do another reaction. I've already talked to her. I also kind of have to rush doing that with her because she's leaving next month, actually. So you're only gonna get her for one more video, probably like one series or something. Mangelo asked me, Alex, which is your favorite Greek entry, if you have any? I do have. I have to think though which one is my favorite. I really liked Yasu Maria. I forgot who sang it. It's from 2007. Am I right? I think it's Greece 2007. Yasu Maria. I really loved Yasu Maria. George says the Yuki songs are good but too generic. Yes, they're playing it safe, but some of them are actually good. It's just that I think people are just thinking from the very beginning, that's UK, it's not gonna be good. And that's that. And I think that's not fair. Just like people are saying, this is Sweden, it's gonna be the best song. And they like it anyway. Toxic says, I think Lithuania would have won, but Iceland would have been in top 5. I have the exact opposite idea. I think that Iceland would have won, but Lithuania would have been probably in top 3. Hello Argentina, Juan MDQ. I don't know what MDQ could be in Spanish. I'm trying to think. I don't know. So, hello Juan. Erison says, personally I think Russia would have won this year. Unfortunately, I do think that Russia would have won the televote. Very probably I think Russia would have won the televote, but I don't think they would have gone too well with the juries. So I think they would have done the same kind of like in 2016, the same type of result where they're like winning one but losing on the other. What do you think is the most overrated song of 2019? Ooh, if I see that, people are gonna get upset. But I think I answered that question before, didn't I? In this chat? So if you're new people that are gonna get upset on me, I'm sorry. I think the most overrated song of 2019 is Soldi. I don't get it. I'm sorry, don't shoot me. But I actually do not like Soldi. I don't understand the song at all. Marco says, the Israeli delegation had to decide before the show which part they want in the recap. Yes, I mean, I knew that in the recaps, like, people are choosing their parts before. I just think it's extremely unfortunate. And also, he wasn't like the last one singing. They could have still somehow twitched it or whatever. But I guess everything is done automatically and they could not intervene. But yeah, I do feel bad. That's what how people remind him. But the song was awesome. Stephen F., do you think the Americans would enjoy reacting to the best of Eurovision ballads, or would they be too bored? I'm not sure if they would be too bored. I think you might be too bored watching only slow songs. I know that Mike would like to watch songs about, how he says, about anguish and anxiety and like something to be just depressing and sad. He just likes songs like that, so probably he would like some of them. But probably not like soapy ballads, like, oh my love, stuff like that. I don't think he would want to watch that. Or Save the World, Peace Everywhere. I don't think he's into those, but if it's like, I'm struggling inside, he would love it. Sarbel, yes, that was the guy. Sarbel was with Yasu Maria. I think he's my favorite Greek entry. But Opa is also pretty close. But Yasu Maria, I think on Yasu Maria I had a lot more fun back when I was a kid. I really liked it. What's your favorite UK entry? Let me think. I really liked the 2020 entry, I have to say. Like, I actually really liked it. But this doesn't really count. It has to be a performance on stage. So let me go through my brain and try to remember the UK entries. I think Lucy Jones was good, but she had very weird facial expressions when she was singing. Yeah, I think I would stick to Lucy Jones. Let me think. Yeah, I think that would have been like my favorite song. Mike Hawk asks me, who are your favorite Eurovision hosts? Well, Petra, by far. I mean, mine's too, but I just think that Petra is doing a very good job. Jovan says, let me remind you of the idea for a new round that I wrote in the comments about a month ago. You display an image of an Eurovision artist and we should write the country and the year. I think that would be too easy though. Won't it? Like if you just see the picture of the person and then you have to guess the country and the year. Also, it's pretty similar to the last round that we are doing because it's the same. It's like that artist but a bit more smudged. Yes, now I got to the messages where you guys realized that I did not like Soldi. I'm sorry. Do you like the new voting, aka since 2016, or the old one? I don't think that affects the actual result in the end. I like the presentation a lot more. But I do not like the fact that they want to leave the backing vocalists to be on a track. Like, I do not like that at all. Max is asking, when are we getting Eurovision Redemption? So you missed when I answered that. I do not have an idea yet because I cannot get the people together to film. Mangelo says, Elohim in Shaktirak Milim. Yes, I can sing that song. I do not speak Hebrew at all, but I can sing the entire song. I'm not even sure where a word ends and another one starts, but I can say everything. I also know the English version, so I know what the song is about, which really helps. Our Broken Dream says, Soldi was catchy. Did you watch Sanremo that year? I've actually never watched Sanremo. I watched some performances from Sanremo, but never the full show of Sanremo. My all-time favorite Greek entry, Marco Valmeli says this. My all-time favorite Greek entry is still Die For You by Antique. What year was that? I feel like I wasn't watching Eurovision back then. Toxic asks me, do you think they could do Eurovision 2020 in like some quarantined arena? I think they would. They could. And I've just realized that Dana and Adli disappeared from the chat. Are you like gone and I've missed your goodbyes? The last comment that Adli said was that Switzerland would have won the juries. And I mean, I don't know. I do think that from the writing point of view, I think Switzerland has the strongest song. But averaging, I don't think a lot of people would have voted for it. Dana, are you still around? Erison says Die For You was in 2001. Yeah, so I started watching in 2005, so that was before I started watching. Max14 says Die For You is better than number one. I just have like this thing, like 2005 was my first year to watch, and I was obviously extremely subjective. Like I really wanted my country to win, being Romania, and they finished third, and then Greece won, and somehow I just decided to hate that song because it beat the song that I liked, which is really stupid, but also I was like 15 back then, so that's how I worked. My brain worked at that point. Harrison says, I still don't know how Everybody and Never Ever Let You Go finished ahead of Die For You. Well, I do not know the songs. Oh, Everybody. I think I know Everybody. It's like Everybody da 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 da. I remember it. Yes, Dana, I did miss you. It's like very noticeable when you go away because everything gets a lot quieter. Where is Isaac too? He said that he's gonna give us a link to do the trivia thing and he disappeared. Someone subscribed. Who subscribed? Paola Silva, thank you for subscribing. Oh, I've missed some of the messages now. ESE Swiss. Oh, you switched back to ESE Swiss. I mean, you're confusing me, dude. You are Manuel and then you were ESE Swiss and then you were Manuel and ESE Swiss. It's very confusing. You got taken by a stranger. Dana, shh, stop saying those. Okay, I have another subscriber. Thank you to Narmin Sidalieva. I think I've lost it. It was Sidalieva, I think. Thank you for subscribing, even though probably you're subscribing from the videos, not from the actual stream. Hello, can you see this message? I can, but Isaac is asking that, but I could not see any of your messages for a long time, if you wrote any. So, let me ask you now, because you're always making me feel so bad. Oh, Maxim subscribed. Thank you, Maxim, for subscribing. I didn't know you were not a subscriber. Isaac says, I thought you were totally blanking me. That's called ghosting. And you want me to ghost you? You're gonna notice if I'm ghosting you. Now, because you always ask like these very uncomfortable questions, now I'm gonna ask you, which one was your least favorite song of 2020? Like this year, which song did you not like the most? Let's not say hate, but you just didn't like it. Because if I ask you which one is overrated, probably most of the answers are gonna be like Lithuania and Iceland, but I mean like songs that you actually did not like. Erison says Universo. Thank you. Universo for me was like bottom-ish. I think there was like one or two songs that I liked less. Maybe just one song that I liked less. So Universo for me was very down too. I just find the lyrics of that song are like so... Someone tried to be extremely artistic, but it's like someone that has never written anything ever. It's very cliche-ish and very like soapy, cheesy. I do not like the lyrics in that one at all. Marco Vanmelli says Moldova. Okay, Moldova did not have a good song for 2020. Someone got upset on me when I told, in our reaction to 2020, I told, I think, Lauren, like, don't have high expectations before Moldova started. And Lauren ended up actually kind of liking the song. And someone wrote me in a comment like, oh, just shut up, you don't know anything. Why would you say that not to have high expectations? Because I don't know. It's the same issue. I feel like it's such a cliche, that song. It's just drama, but not good drama. George says, did you know if the voting system didn't change, Australia would have won in 2016? They did not change the voting system. They only changed the way they're presenting the results. I don't think that would have made a difference. No? That's what I think. So let me know. Now I'm gonna actually read that. I thought they only present like the televotes and the jury separate. They did not actually change the way the vote works. So the results should have been the same. Jovan says Medo de Sentir. Oh, if you guys have watched, I forgot which semifinal this was. Unfortunately, all of us put Portugal in that semifinal on the last place. And we felt so bad because we did not know how the others are voting. And every time when we started telling our points, we started with a 20 whatever place, 18, I don't know how many there were in the semifinals. And we started always and everyone started with Portugal, and we literally felt so bad that we were just hoping that one of the last ones are gonna start with another country so Portugal is not last. Unfortunately, Portugal ended up last place for all of us in that semifinal. Georgia says that he has 3 that he doesn't like. Chains on You, Freaky, and Mon Allier. Chains on You, I do not agree. I like the actual song, like the studio version. I did not like the live performance, but I think it would have been improved on the big stage in Eurovision. Freaky, I don't not like it. It's just like somewhere in the middle. Like it depends on the mood, I guess, and maybe you would find a way to like it. But the video is really crappy. Like the music video, it's literally done with a green screen that I would have. And Mon Allier, I did not like the original version, but I liked the acoustic version afterwards. Like, I think the other version was so much better. Maxime also says that the bottom one was Portugal for her, which... Mangelo says Universo and Prison, so again, Spain and Moldova. It's pretty much the same countries that I see here. It's Portugal, Moldova, Spain. I think I saw someone said that, because I skipped again. Someone said that they didn't like the French song before nor after. George says that Latvia was the least favorite. No, Latvia had something interesting in it. Like, it's not something that I would listen to every day. Like, actually, I don't even think I've ever listened to the song afterwards. But I still think it had something interesting in it. ESC Swiss liked Universo. Okay. I mean, something for everyone. Narmin said... Oh, Narmin Sidalieva is the person who subscribed earlier. Now I can see the name. Thank you for subscribing. Says, I found Little Big Uno so overrated, but I don't hate, I just don't like. With Little Big Uno, when I first time listened to the song, because they came up later, so after I filmed my marathon reaction, whatever, Russia did not have a song at that point. And after I finished filming and editing, then they released their song, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna make it separate for you. And the first time I listened to it, I thought they were just literally making fun of Eurovision. But then somehow I listened to it a second time and a third time, and I just started liking it more and more and more. Like, I just got into that mood of like, they're being ironic with a purpose. They're not just trying to be artsy or whatever. They know they're being funny. They just want to be funny. And I kind of like that. And it became one of my favorites in a very different way. Like, they're not my favorites like from the songwriting point of view, like wow, the song is awesome, but it just gives me like this really cool feeling that just makes me like it. Next 14 says, really didn't like Australia. And now I have a really dumb question. What was Australia 2020? Australia 2020. Try to remember. Why don't I remember Australia? What was Australia? My brain is breaking right now. Australia 2020 was... Okay, someone has to tell me what was Australia 2020. Why can't I remember? Was it that bad that my brain just shut it off? I don't remember not liking Australia, so it must have been a song that must have been like whatever for me, so I kind of forgot it. Risty says Cyprus, the worst song. I would say that Cyprus was in my bottom 3. Portugal also. Juan also said that Portugal and Moldova had the worst song. So if we were to make like some stats, which Dana should do, probably Portugal would come on the last place, and then Moldova. Yes, Swiss says George is right. Australia would have won. 2020? Wait, what are you talking about? I thought the question was which song you liked the least. So when you said Australia, I thought that you don't like that. Carol says that the least favorite was Cyprus. Can't even remember how it goes. Well, it's just a dude in a video that literally is every time he's from his profile, and he just shows his muscles every time. In whatever position he's singing, is either like this, or like this, or like this, and I'm like, okay dude, I got it. You go to gym. You can cool it off now. That's what I remember from the song. Oh, now I know what you mean with Australia would have won. So in 2016 when they changed the rules. Okay. I need to read about it because I thought only the presentation was different and not the results themselves. Okay, Maxime has Moldova, Czech Republic, France, Portugal were the worst. Czech Republic again is one of the songs that I would have been like, whatever, probably like below average. France really grew on me. Like, I know I did not like it in the beginning, but it grew on me. Dana says, the dynamics here, I have a secretary skirt and I'm not using it. What is happening? Angela is like, are you ever gonna eat that cookie biscuit or what it is? I would have eaten the whole pack of it. Well, the thing is that you guys are watching this because I'm talking and I cannot talk and eat at the same time. That's pretty rude. But I was planning to do that before I started the chat and I forgot. And since then I'm just like with this cracker in my hand because I was supposed to eat it with wine. Most underrated song in 2020 for me are Estonia and Croatia. These are the underrated songs, says Maxim. For me, the most underrated song by far on my list is Finland. That's a song that I totally love and people would not have even qualified it in the final. I don't get it. I don't know why people don't like it. I think the lyrics are so nice and the way they had the live performance in Finland, it was pretty cool with like those holographic memories stuff on the back. I think it was pretty cool. Now I remember, okay, because ESC Swiss, I actually liked the Crazy Clown song. I probably would have liked the song, I like the message of the song, but I did not like the live performance from Australia. Now I know, and now it makes sense why I forgot it. Isaac says, to find my quiz, copy and paste the following into Google, Eurovision World. Isaac, very difficult this quiz, good luck. Wait, what? So in Google we have to write Eurovision World, Isaac, very difficult ESC quiz. Probably not good luck, it's just up to that point. And probably there is another quiz. Now because it's 2:30, I don't think I'm gonna do the quiz at this time. But I'm gonna actually check it. I just wanna see what your questions are. Okay. Okay, the link actually works. 15 questions. Because I might be really bad at it, but I'm gonna tell you how many points I make. Let's do that. The first question is, which languages did Nicole sing in during the winner's reprise? Ooh, that's the reprise of Ein bisschen Frieden. I'm not sure if I ever saw the reprise. I only saw the live one. Did she change? Ooh. Is it different than the actual performance? Okay, I'm gonna go with a guess. I know what was the actual performance. Okay, probably that was wrong. Which of these UK representatives is English? Well, I know one of them is totally not. Oh, this is hard. I mean, this would be really hard for me. I would literally be just guessing. Okay. The one with the debut, I had a similar question, I think last week or 2 weeks ago. Also, let me check the quiz. The quiz, not the quiz, the chat. Maybe you people are making fun of me. Steven F says the Finnish song was too dull. That was not a dull song. It's actually very deep. I really like it. Like, just, I don't know. I actually really like it. Oleg asks, will you do a reaction to Doom Tech Tech? I'm not gonna say anything because I don't want to spoil anything, but it's in the plans. So... Okay, now I'm gonna go back to the questions. I'm on the fourth one. Why was the 1970 contest notable? Okay, I think I knew that one. Which of these did the Czech Republic not achieve in their first 5 entries? The first 5, I don't know when they started though. One of them did not achieve. Wait, I read this totally wrong. Was that their first? Oh, this is so hard because it's in the first 5 entries. So first of all, you need to know all the first 5 entries and then to know which one of this did not happen during those first 5 entries. So this is like, my brain is imploding. I'm gonna go with this one. I think this one was not in the last 5, in the first 5. First 5, okay. Which of these languages is not featured in Ellen Allen's 2020 Fairly B? That one is, and that one is. So I would go with this one. Which song holds the 2010's records for the highest televote score? Oh, televote score. I think, oh, it's in between 2 of them. I'm not sure to choose between those 2. I'm just gonna guess and go with this one. Which song holds the 2010's record for the highest jury score? Okay, this is the same but with juries. Okay, I think 2 of them I can remove. I'll go with this one. Which of these countries has never scored 0 points in the final until 2020? Never 0 points. Okay, this country definitely had 0. I'm down to 2. Did they ever had 0 points? But it's like also you need to know everything from like 60s and 70s and whatever. Again, it's a guess between 2 of them. I'm going with this one. Which of these is not a mashup of a Eurovision song and artist? Help You Fly, San Marino Francisco, Fiumi Diodato Parole, Satelliteo. Is not a mashup of a Eurovision song and artist. Help You Fly, San Marino Francisco. Okay. But song and artist. It's not country and artist. Okay, I'm gonna go with this one. Which of these colors was worn? Which of these colors were worn by Bucks Fizz in 1981? This one, this one, this one, this one. That was not this one. Which English presenter has hosted the contest? Well, I don't know that. This is a total guess. I don't know any of them. This lady sounds like she's English. What was the contest 1000th song? This one. Who performed Sweden's 1977 entry? Who performed Sweden's 1977 entry? What? Oh, it's something that I'm missing. Oh, probably one of these 2. I don't know which one. Let's go with those because it sounds funny. Which of these social media platforms was mentioned on stage in a 2010's Eurovision song? Oh, I think this is the one, but was it mentioned? I think so. I got 10 out of 15, so I'm not sure how good that is. Did you guys do it with me? Without Googling anything? Can I see which ones I got wrong? Is there a way? Oh yes, you see it right here. So, the first I got it correct, the second I got it correct, the third I got it correct, I missed the fourth, because I went with the 4 winners, which is not. Which one of these did Czech Republic did not achieve? That one I totally messed up. I didn't even understand the question. Like, the question was hard enough to like put it in my mind. Okay, I totally missed the one from Fekelibi. It would have been, I'm not gonna say which one, just in case you guys are still doing it, but I was wrong with that. Okay, and then I got everything right up until the 12th one, with which English presenter has hosted. That was a total guess, I had no idea. And, oh, I missed the last one. How did I miss the last one? In 2010, they mentioned that one. I don't even know how that... Was that a thing in 2010? Man, I'm old. So, now I'm back in the chat with you guys. Dana says, I can get more than 1 point in Alex's quizzes, much less this one, so no. Dana, I think like 2 or 3 of them are pretty easy. Like if you have just a little bit of like general Eurovision knowledge, you can guess the 1000th song. I don't remember which others were easy, but yeah, you would get some points. So Erison says that Facebook wasn't mentioned. Yeah, I also fell for it, because I thought it was like the social media whatever thing, but apparently someone mentioned Twitter. Toxic got 6. Isaac says 10 out of 15 is a really good score. I also think so, because your questions were really hard. Also, I will be very honest, 2 of them I totally guessed. I had guesses in between 2 and had to choose between those 2. I wasn't that sure. So Georgia says the 4 winners were in 1969. Might have been, I don't remember the year, but it must have been around 70s, because that's how I remember it. I remember it being... Wasn't it 70? Like, maybe the way I'm remembering it is that in the 70, one of the 4 had to host. So actually the 4 were in 69. I don't know. I missed it somehow in my mind. I am missing something here from Maxime. She says, I think they meant tens as the decade, but I'm missing something somewhere. George asks, have you seen the Fine Bros something entertainment? I don't know what they call Adults and Generations React to Eurovision. It reminds me of your Americans React. Actually, I saw them reacting first, because they started reacting some years ago. I think their first reaction is like 2014 or 15. I don't know when they started reacting to Eurovision. But I was always kind of disappointed, because they're reacting to like 10 of them, and the whole video together is like 15 minutes, and they're like 10 reactors or however many reactors they're having, and sometimes they're chopping it way too hard. And that's how I came up with the idea, let's make like a full show thing, and then I realized that doesn't work. It doesn't work because of YouTube. They don't let you do that. Now I'm gonna bite into the cracker. I'm actually gonna eat it all. Man, this is dry. It is really dry. Bye Isaac, thank you for the quiz. It was actually really hard. You can make another one. Easier. Something about Romania. Finally. Oh my god, that cracker is really dry. That's why you need wine with it. Dana says this is mukbang-ish. Well, I don't have like full chickens and stuff to eat here. Do you want me to shove my face in a cake? Ali says no, the first one is 2016. That might be true. I think the first time when I saw 2014 somewhere in the States, I think John Oliver had a section in his show talking about Eurovision. Because I remember him mentioning Conchita, and I also remember them talking about TikTok. Can you hear me? Go TikTok. So that's probably from John Oliver, it's not a reaction on YouTube. Erison says make it harder, don't make... How many points did you get, Erison? I'm curious. Euphoric asked me, did you watch home concerts? I watched some of them, not all of them. Sia says, I think we can all agree USA should never join Eurovision. I'm 100% totally for it. And don't worry, my American friends also agree that probably is a very good idea for USA not to join Eurovision. Man, eating that cracker was a bad idea. Oleg asks, how do you find out Eurovision? Probably the question is, how did I find out about Eurovision? Just by mistake. I was zapping the TV back home in Romania in 2005. Just zapping the TV, and at some point the lady on the channel was talking about the countries blah blah, something about Romania, and I saw the table with all the flags of the countries, and I saw Romania in there too, and she was saying that Romania is gonna perform blah 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 blah, and I was like, what is this? And I just stayed to watch what it was, and I thought it was really cool, and I got obsessed with it. Jiman asked, when will the redemption final video come? 3 more people asked before. I do not know yet, because I have issues finding the people to put them together to film. Erison got 8. If I didn't rush to be first, I could have up to 11. So actually you rocked it. Yeah, so I feel very proud that I answered 10 of those, but I do admit I guessed 2 of them. And those 2 that I guessed, I've got right, but I did not know. I could remove some of the others off. It was kind of like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I kind of had like a 50-50, and I just guessed one of them. Kihag is back. Didn't sleep yesterday night because of the movie, so I made up by sleeping like 14 hours today. Well, even if you're not sleeping because of a movie, who sleeps 14 hours? That's like a bear. Are you hibernating? Well, just in case you missed it, we had a new winner tonight, and it was Joey. And consider that Iwaljan actually came back to play. Somehow tonight was not his night. Sia asked me, what's your favorite Romanian entry? And that would be Voltage. Yes. Swedish B Panda is back. Hello, is it your birthday yet? Jovan says, God chose you to become a Euro fan. It was faith. I'm not sure how much God had to do with it. I remember everything I did that evening. Like honestly, I think it's because of Eurovision. I remember exactly how everything happened. We were playing outside with my best friends, and at some point they had to go back home because they were watching whatever TV show they were watching in Romania. I think it was La Bloc or something like that in 2005, if anyone from Romania remembers. There was a TV show and they were like obsessed with that one. So they literally just ran back home because it was their time to watch that show. And I was like, okay, now I'm alone like an idiot, so I need to go back home too. And I had no plan to do anything. So I went back home, started to watch TV, trying to find something to watch, and that's how I found out about the thing. So it was literally because that show was happening, because they wanted to watch that show and they just left me alone. And yeah, it's actually, maybe it's not really a happy story, it's more like a sad story. But still, those two guys are still like my best friends from Romania. Yeah, and one of them just got a baby 1 month ago. His name is also Alex. Alex says my favorite Romanian song is Hotel FM Change. Ooh, that's one of my least favorite in Eurovision. But I did like Hotel FM 1 year before in the national selection. Like in 2010 they were like, was it 2010? Yes. In 2010 they were my favorites to win the national selection, but Paula and Ovi won, and then they had a very good year in Eurovision. I saw you don't include Serbian entries at all. That's why I'm asking. I have a reason for that. It's not because I don't like them, but what I've noticed from the American reactors, I show them a few times, like some, not necessarily Serbian, but like Balkan ballads and stuff, and usually they don't like them. They get bored pretty fast on them. So that's why I'm kind of like skipping over. But the fun Serbian, I think they might like Ove Balkan. It was today in the trivia. I think that they would find interesting. Maybe they would make fun. I mean, that haircut is not really the most normal of them all, but I think they would like songs like that. But some of my favorites from Serbia are actually, and not just Serbia, like Balkans in general, or the ballads, but I don't think they would get them. Chiman says, if you could swap a winner of the past decade, who would it be? And he would swap Heroes with Grande Amore. That would be your first choice? Without even thinking, the first swap that I would do is 2011, like Running Scared would be swapped. I don't know with which one, but I would swap it with a song, with another song. So Kihak says, is the quiz called Very Difficult ESC Quiz? Are you talking about the quiz that Waldron made? I think I still have the link. I can send you the link. It's Quiz ISAC Very Difficult ESC Quiz. I'm gonna copy and send you the thing. Here. Okay. Erison says, show them Pokusaj and Ljubav Jezvuda. I love both of them. Pokusaj, they saw Pokusaj on the rock contest, but I think did you see Pokusaj, or Pokusaj was one of the videos that did not have sound, so I had to skip it. Probably that's what happened. Dana says, I'm sticking with Lanje Moje. It's also a very good ballad, but I feel like the Balkans are going very often with ballads. I forgot the name again of that one. I think it was from Bosnia, I'm not sure. The da-na-na-na-na-na. I really liked that one. Why can't I remember it now? Bistro Vodi? Was it Bistro Vodi? Bistro Voda? Bistro Voda? Something like that. Georgia says, pronouncing of Pokusaj is amazing. Well, I don't know how to pronounce it. I just read it like Pokusaj. The J might be an I, so it's like Pokushai. Because the S you told me is like sh, so it's probably like Pokushai. I don't know how to pronounce that. Jovan also made fun of me for the exact same reason. Well, I do not speak the language. That's the one. Bistro Voda by Regina. I'm gonna start pronouncing names now. So Toxic says it's Pokushai. Pokushai? Okay, makes sense. But I like Pokusaj better. It's very Romanian. Yes, Jovan also says it's Pokushai. Okay, so it's Pokushai. At least I know it now. But in my mind, it's forever gonna be Pokusaj. That's the way I've learned it. I've just read it the first time I read it that way, and that's the way it stayed in. Kiha got 11 out of 15. Seriously. I was like so proud of myself getting the most amount of points, and here you came. Marco said 12 out of 15. Okay. Well, I guess I'm just gonna fall off the top 3 soon. T-Man said, I just wanna say I am so happy you saved Albania. I feel the passion for Redemption final. It was my winner in 2011. Still don't get how it didn't even qualify. If you wanna swap, I forgot to ask me about the swap. Sia, maybe? I would swap Running Scared with Feel the Passion, no problem. Like, I loved that song. And I cannot believe in that semifinal, that was literally my favorite song. And it did not qualify. It was weird. I think that was the first time when I experienced my favorite, like a song that I thought 100% is going through, not going through. MV says, you see Alex, Serbia tried once this year to go without ballad and Eurovision got cancelled. That's also a sign. It might be. Maybe mirrors on costumes are not really the best idea. Okay. Jovan keeps saying, I laugh every time you say it. Because Pokusaj sounds so much more interesting than Pokushai. It's like, why are you shy? Don't be shy. Be Poku. Doesn't Fekir... Kihak asks, doesn't Fekir Libi have all 4 languages listened through? I only got it right because I guessed Arabic since it's only a couple words. Well, I actually thought that Arabic was in it, so that was one of the ones I got wrong. Ram asked me, what are you drinking? Is it beer? By the way, welcome back, Ram. Haven't seen you in a while. No, it's actually wine. In a can. It's the way it's supposed to be served. Georgia says they broke mirror for the costumes and broken mirror is 7 years of bad luck. Does that mean that we're not gonna have Eurovision for 7 years because of Serbia? Like, it better not. Toxic asks, best Eurovision stage in ESC. I'm kinda a stage nerd. I think the best stage is 2016. And I really like 29. 2009. I like 2009 because they kind of changed stuff. And then 2016 I like a lot. Do you think Heroes deserve to win? I don't think that Heroes was that far. It was not my favorite. It was not my number 1. I liked Italy more. But I did not mind Heroes winning. Like, in some years the winners were not my favorites, but I did not mind them winning, and in some years the winners I did not like at all. But when they wrote Heroes, they knew what they were doing. Like, the text has like some actual message. It's not like chiki chiki boom. It's like, it has a message. It's also very dancey. It also has like this anthem feeling to it. It starts very serious, it ends up very dancey, so they did a very good job. Also the staging, so yeah, they did a very good job preparing with the show. That's why I don't mind that they won. I kept reading the same questions. No wonder I could not find. Marco says, another hard question. Which ABBA member had one of his children perform in Eurovision too? Oh, I actually do not know. I have no clue about the ABBA members, like what they're doing in their normal life or their families. Who's married with who? I know that two of them were married and then they divorced, but like I don't know this kind of stuff. But you can tell me, I would actually be interested. What Americans think about Eleni Fuego? They did not watch it yet. They actually do not know anything about it because they did not watch it. Adli says top 3 of 2015 deserve to win all of them. Yeah, that was a pretty good year. Like sometimes I'm imagining like if any of those songs would have been performed in 2011 or 2013, they would have won 100%. Sometimes it's just bad luck because you get another song that is very good the same year as you. Gihak says, hey, don't slander Cheeky Boom Boom like that. I'm not a very big fan of Cheeky Boom Boom type of songs. Do you have... Erison says, and now you reminded me of Armenia 2011. Why? Dana asked me, do you have the same issue associating the word fuego with the Romanian singer? I did in the beginning. 100% fuego, it was like fuego. But now somehow it moved away. Like when I'm thinking fuego, first I'm thinking of Eleni. I'm not thinking of our fuego. Is he still ours? I don't know. She was like very upset with the Romanian public that could not appreciate his full artistry. Toxic says 2016, probably referring to the stage. They tried to change it and I liked it. The stage was very memorable and 1944 would look very odd on any other stage. I also think that like they know how the stage looks before. So when they made the design thing for Ukraine, whoever made that, they knew that that's the way the stage was gonna look. Because otherwise it would be weird, like you said. You could not do that on like the 2010 stage. Erison says Million Voices is too unimpactful for a winner. But Million Voices had a very good voice. The one voice was a very good voice. Oleg says the best Armenian song is Kele Kele. I think it is Love Wave. Wait, so Dana is doing her task? Does that mean she's doing the average year thing? I'm gonna check the group right now. Are you like on the group? Finding out how young? Oh, okay. Good work, Dana. Maybe we're gonna find out if I have to talk like more. I don't know. I wanted to say Pokemon, but Pokemon is from my generation. I don't know what the kids these days are watching. Kihak says, yesterday Behind the Shadow from Selección Nacional 2016 came up on Shuffle when I was listening to music. Do you remember it? And do you like it? I don't remember which one was Behind the Shadow. I have a feeling that I know the title or the phrase Behind the Shadow, but I don't remember who it was. Adli, I was not being mean about the 2010 stage. It's like, you know, cuddly and full of balls. It was very imaginative. Oleg says, oh god, I forgot about Love Wave. No, you see. Yeah, Love Wave also, I think it was like the best performance from Armenia. Like, she was like so her. I like that a lot. So Erison says, kids these days are watching YouTubers. Well, you'd better do that, and you better be watching this YouTuber. I don't care about the others. Are you gonna make Americans reacting to the other 2019 Eurovision songs? I'm gonna be making one the same way that I'm doing now the Americans react to years, so all the songs are gonna be in. That one video was my first video, my first reaction thing video, so I had no idea what I was doing. Swedish Bee Panda says, I love Pokemon, I actually know all of the Pokemon. Yeah, but how old are you? I forgot your age, I'm sorry, I don't remember everyone's ages. Did you say that you're like 16 or something? And if so, why do you know Pokemon? You should know something like from now. Dana says, sadly we can't get rid of Fuego being ours, especially around Christmas time. Him and Hrushka. Hrushka lives in Canada, I think, or something. He just keeps coming back with Leroy Ler every Christmas. Like, it's getting boring already. Dude, find something else. Georgia says that he definitely needs to pay you for the next one. No, Dana in the next one will get extra points. And the number of points she's gonna get is gonna be the average of the age people are telling her that they have. I don't know if that was English, but whatever the average is, that's how many points you're getting, Dana. Minus some points for being late today and for not doing your homework on time. Bernice says that Yan Yan was the best Armenian entry for me. Yan Yan is in my top, is definitely in my top, but it's not the best. Georgia also agrees that Yan Yan was the best Armenian entry. Timan asked me if I watch Junior Eurovision. I've never watched it. I know some songs, not to lie, but I've never watched like the whole show, and the songs that I know are kind of like from 2006, something like that, so it's not from now. Okay, now I start feeling old because Adli and Swedish Bee Panda are talking about the new generation of Pokemons, and I have no idea what that means. I am still sticking to the Pokemons that are like the original one, not the made up ones, the ones that actually exist. Marco Vameli says the answer to Abba question is Benny. His son Peter was part of the group One More Time in 1996. Well, I do not know the song or what they sang in 1996. I'm gonna have to check it. That's gonna be actually a cool thing to show the Americans because I have like facts to tell them. Interesting facts. Dana says no matter what I get, it's still more than 1 point I have now. That's also true. Also, I cannot believe that you saw that movie thing in the emoji and you thought it was movies or whatever you said. That was funny. What do you think about the Eurovision movie Netflix? I did not watch it yet. I don't want any spoilers about the movie because I'm gonna watch it. I really want to watch it. Swedish Bee Panda best Armenian entry is 2009 or 2016. Well, you did not help us in any way by saying that. Dana needs a win because of her hard work and amazing answers during emoji round. I do agree. Dana is gonna get some sort of a gift. Actually, Dana, really send me your email address, like on the group or whatever, and you're gonna get some stuff too. Are there Insta accounts of these guys? These guys, like if people in the chat are gonna give you their Instagram accounts, is that the question, Konstantin? I'm not sure. I have an Instagram account, but I'm totally not active on it, so it wouldn't be interesting to have me. Which Junior Eurovision song do you remember? That could be interesting to know. I am not sure if that is the country. It was a girl and she had like a weird dress and it was all like very Lady Gaga-ish, and I think she was from Georgia. But I'm not sure, like if that sounds like something familiar to you guys, let me know, because that's the thing that I think I saw. I thought it was really cool. But it was like way many years ago. Sweden, wait, Marco says Sweden 1996 is a beautiful song. It came third, so a good choice to show the Americans. Is it because Sweden is always third or second? So Kihak says, my dad watched the movie and he thought it was good, but he doesn't know anything about Eurovision. As a hardcore Eurovision fan, I find it horrifying. So is Will Ferrell going too far? That's my only fear. I have a fear that sometimes that guy does not know the borders, so he's just crossing them. What is your favorite special effect in Eurovision? I mean, that's a question. Oh, I'm not sure if that's considered special effect or it's just technical. It's Sergei's jumping on the thing. I really liked that because this time, unlike the Belarusian Work Your Magic, it was like also projection on the screen, so I liked that a lot. Hey the Invisible. So Swedish man is trying to figure out which song I'm talking about. Girl Weird Dress, Lady Gaga from Georgia. From Georgia is not sure if it was from Georgia, but I think it was from Georgia. The whole act, not the girl is a she. Like the act was from Georgia. Do you have a next playlist for Eurovision Back and Forth yet? I do, because I'm filming it in like 12 hours. In 12 hours I'm filming, so yeah, I do have the playlist done. Harrison says it might be Georgia 2010 and 2007, the one that I'm thinking of. I'm not sure. Adley says that Will Ferrell did a good job, so everyone watched the movie. I feel like left out. Okay guys, it's way past 3 AM at this point, so I think I'm gonna stop the chat. It was really nice talking to you. It was way longer than I was planning again, but tomorrow I'm gonna film the next season of Back and Forth. It's gonna be interesting, I think. I'm curious how they're gonna react because I've never did any reaction with them, so I don't know how good of reactors they are, so be nice to them. Like how Lauren says, be kind. Yeah, that was all from me this weekend. I'm gonna see you again next Saturday. After the 10th Trivia Night, I'm gonna take a small break in between just to like change some plans and whatever. But I'm definitely still doing the Trivia Night every weekend. Yeah, thanks for staying this long with me, for enjoying all this, if you did enjoy it, for having your side chats, also that helps. Thank you, iWaldron, even though you're not watching anymore, for the quiz thing. It was actually quite interesting. So, thank you again. Thank you for 4,000 subscribers too. That's really cool. Really appreciate it. See you next Saturday or in my future videos. On Monday, I'm gonna get ESC Swiss's request, which was to do top 15 Russia, which is actually top 14 because they missed 1 year. So, see you guys. Bye.